Welcome to Adijat's kitchen. Today we are making West African Gizdodo. All ingredients and measurements will be written in the description box of this video. Add your cleaned gizzard into your cooking pot, then add onion, ginger, garlic, rosemary and thyme. Now add your paprika, salt, a little bit of bouillon, and go ahead and add water to it. Stir together, cover and let it cook for about 10 minutes. While the gizzard is cooking, let's go ahead and prep our peppers. So all you need to do here is just to cut the pepper into stripes and then dice it to the size that you want, depending on how you want it to come out on your Gizdodo. So just go ahead and prep all the pepper. So over here we have green bell pepper, red bell pepper, orange, and we have the tomatoes and onions. And we also have the habanero pepper, which is optional. You can actually use any kind of pepper that you wish to. Now that we finished prepping our pepper, let's go ahead and take the gizzard out of the fire. By now, it would have been ready. And just go ahead and strain it, separating the water from the gizzard. Set it aside and let it cool off. While it is cooling off, it is time for us to prep our ripe plantain. Basically, what we're doing here is just to peel out the skin and then cut the plantain into halves and then dice it into cubes, or you can cut it however shape you want it, depending on how you want your Gizdodo to look. Next step is to go ahead and also dice the gizzard. By now the gizzard is cool off and you can go ahead to dice the gizzard, and also the size is up to you. You can decide you just want to use whole gizzard without having to chop them into pieces. It's the sizes are your choice. All you're just learning here is all the ingredients that you need to put together to make it, and the step by step on how to add the ingredients. That is basically all. The sizes of the gizzard or the plantain is all your choice. So now the first thing we're going to do is to fry the plantain until they are golden brown. Now that we are done with the plantain, it is time to fry the gizzard. And guys, at this point, my oil was foamy. I don't really know why. I don't know, maybe it's because the oil I was using is the organic one. I couldn't even see what I was frying. I basically have to like put it out to see if it is cooked, and you can see it is crispy fried and golden, and here it is. Now add the chopped pepper, onions, tomatoes, and habanero. That is all the combination. Add it to the cooking oil. At this point, you can see that the pepper is cooked. There is no much water in it anymore, and you also want to continue to stir it to avoid burnt. So now go ahead and add your garlic powder, onion powder, and stir it together. So what you want to do here, you want to cover it to let it steam more, so that way the pepper can kind of like decompress and the water can come out of it more. And after that, go ahead and stir it until you get to this point. When it is fried, you cannot see the oil is separating from the pepper. This is when you knew that it is ready to add all the other necessary stuff that you need to. So now we are adding a little bit of bouillon and also a little bit of curry powder. Then stir it together, and it is time for us to go ahead and add our gizdodo, our gizzard I mean. So add the gizzard to it, stir it together, and after you have done it, let it set in for about 2 to 3 minutes, and you can now go ahead to add in our fried plantain. As you can see, our gizzard is ready. So now garnish it with a little bit of onion and a bigger sizes of your bell peppers. And this is just to give it a color. You don't necessarily have to add that. It's because you don't want this particular one to cook as long as the rest of the sauce that the rest of the pepper that you use. So at this point, you can add more salt, you can add more bouillon, however you want. So guys, our Gizdodo is ready. It is time for you to enjoy it with any side dish of your choice, or this can actually be a side dish, or you can just enjoy it whole like this with a bottle of wine, beer. It depends on your preference. So guys, please don't forget to follow this channel and don't forget to comment and like. Bon appetit. Bye.